Digest.com. Chris Patton and Luke Johnson here in Arcola for the first semifinal in the Little Okaw Valley Conference Tournament, where we'll see the #1 seed Arthur Lovington Knights take on the Heritage Hawks. And Luke, we're familiar with Arthur. We've seen him a few times, but first chance for us to see Heritage.
Heritage has two big guys, number 21, Brandon Richardson, and number 00, John Taylor, who are both very talented on the low block, extremely athletic, and usually get the shot that they want out of it. So
tip is controlled by Heritage. Sorry to cut you off there, Luke.
That's all right.
And tightly defended like we know Arthur to do. We've got our starting fives. We'll give those to you when we get a chance here in a minute. 21, Brandon Richardson has it. He dishes off. And it ended up with Cody Reed. Now it's back in the post. Little give and go over the lane. Shot doesn't go down for Heritage's 21, Brandon Richardson. Here come the Arthur Lovington Knights. The 1 seed Arthur Lovington against the 4 seed Heritage for the chance to go to the championship game of the LOVC tournament. Feed into the post, denied a couple times by Heritage. It's going to go out of bounds off the Hawks, and we'll stay with Arthur Lovington. Arthur Lovington starters tonight: 12, Curtis Plank; 21, Tyler Schuring; 22, Evan Siegmiller; 25, Nick Martina; and 35, Andrew Maxwell. Curtis Plank has it out top. Defender staying back off him. We got a lot of motion going on for Arthur, trying to find an open man to get free from their defender. Screen set down on the baseline, gets Tyler Schuring up top. Maxwell with it now into the corner. Post guarded, so they're going to have to think of another option here. Tight defense by Heritage. Andrew Maxwell with it now. Back out top. Curtis Plank feeds off to the right to Maxwell. Drives, picks it up, kicks it back out top. Evan Siegmiller with it. Schuring now. Patience personified here by Arthur, Luke.
Oh yeah, Heritage doing a great job on their defense.
We get it into the post, and then we get a foul call.
They're denying the wings the ball and leaving the guy dribbling the ball up top. He's left out to dry every time. He's just kind of standing around dribbling until he can try and find something open. They've missed the post player a couple times coming across the baseline, but that's just good defense so far by Heritage.
Cody Reed picks up the foul for Heritage, his first, team's first. For Heritage, 00, John Taylor; 10, Austin Dickey; 21, Brandon Richardson; 22, DJ Robertson; and then 30, Cody Reed. Arthur with it now. Schuring has it and drives, picks it up, feeds it down on the baseline to Martina. Moving it around out top is Arthur. Martina with it out top, guarded tightly. Down into the corner to Curtis Plank. Siegmiller has it now, goes to his left, picks up the dribble, throws across the lane, shot put up, no good, rebounded by Arthur. They're going to set things back up, it looks like. Heritage can't let Arthur do that too much tonight, or they'll be on defense all night.
It's a tough battle right now. Great defense by Heritage. Missed the box out in getting that rebound. They really needed that rebound because Arthur's taking a very long time to run through their offense because of the good defense that Heritage is throwing out.
Yeah, we've talked quite a bit this year about the lack of patience we see from some of these teams. Arthur not, kind of going against that mold. Shot put up and blocked. Heritage on a fast break here, kind of throws one up though, ill-advised. Just trying to toss to the basket, pulled down by Nick Martina. Here comes Arthur Lovington.
He tried to get some body contact and lean in, and the referee didn't have any of it.
Tried to pull an NBA move kind of there. First basket of the night goes to 25 for Arthur Lovington. Nick Martina, 2-0, 5:13 left to go here in the first. Screen set by John Taylor, freeing his teammate to get the ball across half court. Heritage into their offensive set now. Brandon Richardson feeds to Taylor in the post. Taylor turnaround jumper is good. We're tied at 2. John Taylor, 6'5", senior forward. Arthur with it now, gets along the baseline to Maxwell, feeds back into the post, get a guard, breaking loose in the post. Curtis Plank puts it up and in, 4-2 Arthur Lovington, 4:40 remaining in the first.
Excellent backdoor cut by Curtis Plank, found him wide open for the layup.
Took a little bit less time than it did on those first couple possessions to find that offense. Nice backdoor layup there. Heritage with it now, moving it along the top of the key, moving it back and forth along the arc, and they get it into the post. Shot put up, gonna get a foul against Arthur Levington. John Taylor's gonna go to the free throw line.
And I think the key for Arthur is to pressure the ball up top when the guards have it, because once it gets into the post, it's going to be tough to stop John Taylor down there with as big and as long as he is.
Foul goes against Arthur Levington's Andrew Maxwell, his first, team's first. Taylor a little long with that free throw. We'll see how he is, how he is compared to some of the other big men you see a lot of times, skilled in the post, but then don't have the finesse game for the free throw line.
No touch on their shooting. It's kind of a downfall for the larger guys.
Second shot, he found it that time. Much better that time. John Taylor has 3, Heritage has 3. They trail Arthur by 1. 4:15 remaining in the first quarter. Martina has it now, gives it off to Curtis Plank. Back out top to Shuring, tipped away. Did Shuring get a hand back on it? No, he didn't. It's going to remain with Arthur Levington.
And Heritage is jumping those screens whenever they screen away. The guy that is receiving the screen, his man follows him, and the guy that's following the cutter jumps out to deny the pass.
Number 11, 5'8", sophomore guard Chance Lemon into the game. First substitution we get tonight for Heritage, first sub in the game. We're going to get a travel call against Andrew Maxwell with the ball a little far out than he probably needed to be. The Heritage Hawks are coached by Andy Place. They're the 4 seed in this tournament. So we do have the 1 and 4 seed in the semifinals. So this part of the bracket playing out how everybody expected.
And that's almost unusual anymore nowadays. There's usually a big underdog that comes up to take on the number 1.
3-point basket for number 10. Is that 11? 11 Lemon instead of Dickey. 6-4, Heritage has the lead now. Maxwell has it out top, he gives it off to Shuring, feed it back into the post there. Over the top pass, knocked away from Siegmiller. He tried to go get it, but his knee looked like it buckled a little bit. Heritage took it down the floor, and this is taken away by Arthur Levington. Misstep there by Curtis Plank. He was able to give it back to his teammate, though, and Arthur Levington sets things back up. Shuring tried to get it in the post, kicks it back out instead. Heritage by 2, 2:52 remaining in the first quarter. Maxwell undeterred by his traveling violation last time, dribbling with the ball out top and dished it off to Curtis Plank and then gave it right back. Tried to feed the post, couldn't get it in. Turnover, Arthur Levington.
I think they got to go away from throwing that over-the-top pass. Yeah, the guys down low are too big, too long.
We are going to get a blocking foul against Andrew Maxwell, I believe. Tried to take the charge, not going to get it. And he's going to get his second foul. And looks like he will probably be headed to the bench with 2. Yep. We got substitutions in for Arthur Levington. Looked like about 3 different guys came in. See Caleb Schrock out there into the game. I think Clayton Hahn came in as well, number 2. And shot put up way long by Heritage, but right there was 21. Brandon Richardson, he put it right back up and missed it though. Arthur ball. Knights trail by 2 here in the early going of this contest.
I think Arthur needs to go to some of those backdoor cuts again. They can't get stagnant on offense. That first possession may have been just a feel-out possession where it took them longer to get into it. Now they know the pressure's there. They know there's a bigger guy down low, which is affecting some of their post players. But the backdoor cuts are what they need to focus on their offensive end.
Ball goes out of bounds off Heritage. It's going to remain with Arthur Levington. We said number 2, Clayton Hahn, 23, Caleb Schrock, and 30, Logan West into the game for the Knights. Nick Martina with it now into the corner to Caleb Schrock. Trying to feed the post to Martina, but they pull it back out top. Curtis Plank with it, pull-up jumper from the free throw line, no good. Long rebound goes right back, given to him, 3-pointer up and good. Curtis Plank will trade the miss on the 2 for a 3-pointer that's good. Puts his team up 7-6. He's got 5 points tonight.
Logan West with a great rebound, saw that he was still wide open, gave him the pass, made the 3.
Johnny on the spot was Logan West. Heritage with it now, getting into their set. Tight defense out top. And we're going to get a travel called on Heritage as they took the ball to the basket under some tight defense by Logan West.
Good job by Logan West making the bigger John Taylor make up his mind whether they want to dribble or pass the ball. And just a few steps before you get that first dribble down.
And here comes Arthur again with another possession. Jeremy Plank now into the game, number 4. Arthur again being patient, working that offense, looking for that perfect opportunity. And they feed it in underneath, but Clayton Hahn takes it back out. Taking him to the basket, kicking it into the corner, three-pointer put up and good. Curtis Plank stepping up in the big game. He has 8 of Arthur's 10 points, 10-6. Arthur Levington leads under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Drive to the basket, shot put up kind of wild by Heritage, and here comes Arthur again. Kind of Heritage offense, kind of the antithesis of what we've seen with Arthur. They're going right to the basket, not wasting time.
Yeah, I don't understand why they're not going to the post. They've got a big height advantage down low.
They almost missed it there, but they are able to get it inside to Brandon Richardson, who was all alone in the paint for what seemed like an eternity before he got the ball.
That was just a little breakdown on Arthur's defense. The transition defense didn't get back in time.
We're going to get kick ball against Heritage off the foot of 00 John Taylor, so it's going to remain Arthur possession. DJ Robertson coming back into the game. Cody Reed coming in the back into the game for Heritage, so they're getting some of the starters back in. 17.2 remaining in the first. Arthur has a 10-8 lead. Arthur has it now. Looks like they're going to hold for one shot here. Under 7 seconds left to go.
Gotta go.
Be a little patient. Not really sure if they understand. Get it into the post. Looks so. We're going to get a 3 heaved up. Hits the back iron and no good. Looked like they weren't going to get a shot off. Clayton Hahn throws one up. And it is no good after 1 quarter. The number 1 seed in the LOVC tournament, Arthur Levington, has a 10-8 lead over Heritage on DouglasCountyDigest.com.